Hey everybody, welcome to our live stream here. It's my pleasure to welcome you to Pawnda Swiss Blitz version 22, installment 22, hosting a Blitz tournament on lichess.org, and I will put the link in the Twitch chat. In honor of Bobby Fischer's birthday, also a good friend of mine's birthday today, I'm going to look like Bobby Fischer. The late Bobby Fischer, by not shaving and getting old. All right, there's the link. Can't play like Fischer, but I can try to look like him. The late Bobby Fischer. All right, lots of beard and white gray hair. Let's go. All right. Everybody's welcome to play if you join our team, Pawnda team here on lichess, Pawnda and Horses Club. I should actually put the link to that. To join the club, to join the tournament. There's no other way. What's up, Astrobate? Thank you for the donation, 100 bits from Astrobate. Get it started here. Guys, we're starting the tournament in about 12 minutes. 9 rounds, 5+3 casual. That about extrives it? I'm like losing my mind. That extrives it. Steam Express just joined the team. We've known Steam Express for a long time. Alright. Surprised you were on the team already. Here's the tournament. Starting in 10 minutes. Cheesemate also streams. I noticed you in the last tournament. Cheesemate, what's up, guys? Alright. We've got 11 players. Cheesemate, Ninja Hator, who's new. Dinekis, not so new. Sumaher, Palots, Kolki, JNS, Astrobate, Brian, Goda. Snuggles the Snail. The Frog Bot. Are you a snail or a frog? Snail, frog. Thank you, Snuggles the Snail, for being here. I know how much you love the streams. Alright, who else is in the house? Astrobate. Pawnda Blitz Swiss quote from Tartakover: some part of a mistake is always correct. I don't know about that quote. I'll have to re-examine that in a philosophical mood. Not sure about that one. Savali Tartakover, he was a prolific chess writer and a good player, but that quote, trying to think about it literally, I'm not so sure. John Tar asks, for beginner players, what openings would you recommend? I want to get the openings over with. Yeah, definitely the London system is for you. Alright. Keep it simple. I'm not a London system supporter. You know, I believe in classical stuff. Yeah, I mean, you can play some sort of simplistic systems. The Kali system. You should stick to something classical, I think. D4, D5, E4, E5. If you play principled classical chess, even if you don't memorize a lot of moves, you should be able to figure out something close to correct moves in the opening. I feel like playing classically gives you a better chance to find correct moves if you don't have a lot of memorized knowledge. If you play something abstract, that's going to be harder to do. Alright guys, 7 minutes till the tournament starting. We've got 11 players. Let me refresh this, see if anybody else wants to join. Not a lot of strong masters here. Usually we're getting a few very competitive players for me to lose to. 9 viewers so far, but we're expecting a good result tonight, so hopefully we'll get some viewers. But I do this for fun. I honestly, never intended to make chess streaming any sort of career. But I do teach chess and enjoy streaming. I've been doing it for quite a while, so I hope I can be instructive. All right, building something constructive with your position in the opening. All right, I need a drink before we get started. This guy is gonna stop begging to make it rated, right? No, we don't do rated tournaments here. Maybe you're in the wrong place. All right. There's some pretty underrated players. You probably don't want it to be rated. All right. Have a match with like lichess or Astrobate. A lot of underrated players in my stream. Maybe because we're playing a lot of unrated games. All right, guys. 5 minutes to go. What's up? So what's the news? It's Bobby Fischer's birthday. What else is new? I sent a couple messages out about this tournament. This is pretty typical. Usually about 11 players, and then they'll come in right before the thing starts. We're starting in 5 minutes. Cheers, everyone. Astrobate, thanks for the bit donation. First bit donations of the week were yesterday from Mighty, but Astrobate taking lead with 200. Dinek, welcome. It's good to have you back with us on the stream here. Jim hasn't been around too much, so you're going to have to... Jim can't really come to the streams, your countryman, and a former very regular participant here on my streams. You have to hold down the Greek corner. Cheesemate, good luck everyone. Let's have some good games. Cheesemate, thanks for playing. I mean, I appreciate everybody, but it's good to have some higher rated players like Cheesemate, who's around 2100. Usually we get several, and it's not a weak tournament. Fortuna Chess Coach, thanks for being regular lately. All right, everybody. Just nice, relaxing Blitz tournament. Everybody have fun. So we should expect 20 to 30 players. Cheesemate, we played. No, we didn't play yet. I couldn't remember. I can't remember a lot of things. I work too much and I'm getting too old. My days of napping until the afternoon are over. I was really good. I was staying young until I had to start working a lot. Hard work makes you get older. Dinekis, I don't know. I really have no clue, man. I would have no way of knowing if Nigel Short's old stories about playing Fischer online were true or not. I mean, I don't know. Maybe like somebody who knew Fischer chessically very, very closely could possibly, or an insanely strong player like Kasparov could dissect some games and say, was somebody playing Bobby Fischer? I mean, who's capable of taking some games and saying, oh, I think that was definitely... Very hard to say that. Is that something that I'd have to look into? Everybody loves Nigel Short. Yeah. All right. Moobot, hello and welcome to my educational chess stream. All right, guys, we're going to get started in a few minutes. I'm a little bit confused, so I'm going to have some medicine before we start. Hopefully it will help my brain to function better. Purely for medicinal purposes, I have brain functioning issues. I think it's gonna still work a little bit. I had a coffee right before this, and I'm ready to get started. All right, 13 viewers. We have 11 players and 13 viewers. All right, I don't like to spam the tournament advertisements. I sent one out yesterday. I sent one out today. Hopefully we'll get some players. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. We're starting in 55 seconds, but not a lot of high-rated players. Usually at this point, we've got a couple 2200s. Cormoran just came in. So that's one. Dangerous customer beside myself. And I consider myself mentally challenged due to advanced age and infirmity. Cormoran KR, welcome. Alright, this is a Swiss tournament, so all the games begin at the same time, and then we start another round with a 2-minute break. It's 9 rounds. Good luck. I don't know, I think I've got you beat. I've got you beat in terms of mental challenge. Alright, we've got audio, video, beer in the fridge. Fortuna Chess Coach, really. I like to claim that I'm 39, but I've been doing that too long, and people got onto me. They eventually picked it up that I was always 39. They're on to me now. It's the Schieberspieler. Ty Spieler. So Ty Move has been going to Schieberspieler's stream, but he doesn't have Schieberspieler's endgame technique, so we have that to look forward to at least. This is a very solid system for white. Basically, that's the problem with getting over 39. I can't remember what I was going to say a minute ago. Very King's Indian-like. King's Indian-like. Like a King's Indian. But not quite, because white hasn't played c4. Don't remember. There it is, c4. Shit. It's a good thing we allow minor infractions. Like the S word. Alright. Dude. You're 6093 and worth every penny. What a waste of time having to deal with these trolls. Now all my time edge is gone. Banishing trolls. I spent a good like 20 seconds on that banishment. Wow. Panic move. I like the way he played this. Generally. Until that move. Yeah, Mr. Coffee is usually here, but I don't want to make Astrobate a moderator because he's already too distracted as it is. Oh, Cheese is a mod on your channel. Yeah, I might have to add him. Mr. Coffee used to be here almost all the time, but his responsibilities, I think, with his work and other things have changed, so he can't be here as much. Very likely I'll have to mod someone else soon. Yeah, I don't know. Astrobate. Aldisto. Aldisto's not here. So just Cormoran I saw. Actually, Edward is here. A little late. Better late than never. Eduardo. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, you're probably not going to be here often enough, Fortuna, but I appreciate it. I might make like several people mods. Got a very positional style. I should be winning up a piece. Sort of up a piece here. Yeah, we need to recruit more strong players. We do pretty well in the range of like 1700 to 2000. So this is an amazing move. Queen F3. I don't think my horse is actually my biggest problem, ironically. That's the really sad part about my position. You know how much I love knights on e7. It's pretty sad when that's your second biggest problem in a position, like strategically. I think the knight has more hope than that bishop on g7. I was joking about being down a piece here, or up a piece. Phew, those brutal tactics I see every time. Alright, I'm not planning on sacrificing my queen. So he blundered again, allowing bishop takes d1. So I just win in exchange. Yeah, that's like a rook up now, sort of. If you count these as pieces. Yeah, he just completely... Failure of concentration. A failure to concentrate. Alright, usually that's my problem. It takes me a while to get warmed up. Cormoran is here. Cheesemate's pretty good. Ninja's new. They're 2,100. Sumaher, Palots, Yevgeny. Let's see. Anybody else joined us? If you'd like to be Yevgeny came with a half point bye. Well, 18 players now. It's a lot of the lower range. I can't speak. A lot on the lower edge of the rating spectrum. Usually I have quite a few 2100 types. But I don't mind though. It's getting more balanced out now. Usually I'd be complaining there wasn't enough players, let's say under 1800. That's been a problem in the past. So it's good to see some low rated players not afraid to jump in. Maybe sometimes they see like 2200, 2100, 2100. They get discouraged, you know. And so now we've got 18 players where most of them are behind, you know, 1600. You know, that opening when like white plays d5 and I have to put my knight on e7, you know, you look at those positions and typically I want to play knight b8, but the computer always says like knight e7 is better than knight b8, and you're just like, where is my knight going to go? But sometimes black can do some sort of pawn breaks with c6 and f5. King's Indian I've played all my life, pretty much. So, although I never liked the classical King's Indian with knight e7, knight c6 and knight e7, honestly. It wasn't long before I quit playing that. My friend the Weed Master beat me really badly once in a classical King's Indian. I stopped playing knight c6 pretty early on. Alright, Cormoran, Cheesemate, Ninja, Dinekas, Sumahair, Politz. Everybody has 1 point, 7 players with 1 point. It's still possible to join till halfway through the tournament. It's only 8 more rounds, guys, so we got lots of time. Ever Rick, yeah, I personally prefer when there's more stronger players. This is an unusual week. Actually, the weakest week. But not a bad turnout for 18 players. Usually we get to 20 or 30, but it's still possible. I mean, I could also try to do arenas again. Crack open a beer. I'm gonna get me a beer. Alright. Tough during the workday. You should live in Europe, man. You'll have no problem whatsoever. Alright. So we've already got a strong opponent. 21. Well, let's call him 2100. You just can't get away from it. It's the London system mentality. I'm gonna get a t-shirt and I gotta start making merch. I guess on OBS we can design our own merch and start selling it. I'm gonna get like a t-shirt with like no London system, or just like the London system bishop with like an X through it or something. It's so boring, dude. Do you know who played this against me of all people though? Which is really sad. Mr. What's this called? The Mora Gambit? Esserman? Esserman played this crap with black against me. We had the exact same game. Like, he's Mr. Gambit tactic guy, and he's like playing the London system with black against me. I was happy. I thought I'd have good chances to beat him. This was like 5-7 years ago. But it was a draw. Maybe like 5 years ago. It's just strange for me that someone who plays the Smith-Morra Gambit would play this setup. I don't really quite understand how that connects. There's a disconnect. It's the opposite of the Morra Gambit. Like, extremely closed, no tactics. I'm pretty glad I didn't make this a rated tournament right about now. I'm going to guess that my opponent plays the London system with both colors, like every single game. That's their entire repertoire. But that would give you a very... I would quit chess, honestly. That's like... There's a IM from California, Cyrus Lakdawala. He plays like just the Karo-Kan, the Slav, and the London system every single game. I would just quit chess. I mean, it's not interesting. So we just played the same stuff. It's interesting that Black makes this decision to play Bishop G6 instead of Bishop H7. I've asked this question before. I don't understand. Why would you play H6 and then play Bishop G6? I thought the entire point of H6 was to play Bishop H7. It's weird. My setup isn't great either, frankly. JCS, we finally have a mod here. I was getting worried. Bishop H7 gives back rank issues. Of course. Move 11. We're very close to a situation where one might experience back rank issues here, you know, with every single piece and pawn on the board. I'm extremely worried about back rank. I think if he wants to play like this, just don't play H6 at all. My setup sucks too. I mean, this has been something I've been telling myself for like maybe 3 years now, is that I'm done playing knight f3, g3, and like whatever that is with white. It's just hopeless. There's no way to get an advantage, and it's too easy for black to equalize every single game. My opponent is basically playing good setup though. I think in general here. I like the way they're playing this. Black has been trained to play this well. I'm not saying like the London system is bad. It's just that it makes you robotic, and at some point you should play something at the level this guy is. He's 2072, you know. At that level, I think it's time to branch out and play something better. So, now what do we do? I've never played this player. I don't know anything about them. Alright. He just joined our team and complained that I don't make tournaments rated. All I know is that I'm glad it's not rated now. What are we doing? When they're complaining it's not rated and you're the only player higher rated than them in the tournament, you're probably like, yep, I'm glad it's not rated. Just in general. We're talking in general here. I mean, who else is he going to take rating points from? When he made that comment, I was the only high-rated player in the tournament. My rating's already low enough, dude. It's embarrassing. I mean, most like candidate masters rated 2199 are higher rated than me in Blitz here. I should probably gain at least 100 points. Maybe I'll have to do a special stream. 100 points in one stream or bust. We need a special pledge-a-thon. Check him out with knight c3. What? Why would I miss that move? That's pretty obvious. So he's 20, 39 in bullet. You know, this should be consistent ratings. Rapid 6 games. He should be about 2,000. That's correct. But that's a fantastic move, knight c3. I missed it. Pretty obvious move. Two choices. I don't like playing this guy. I'll say that right now. He seems better than 2072. Very consistent pace. He's got a nice bullet rating, 2039. That's not bad. Must be new to lichess though. Come over from the evil chess site. Maybe I could have played knight c6 there, but I don't see what it does. He's pretty flawless, actually. He's too flawless, it looks like. What am I gonna do? A little too flawless. Yeah. We'll see how he does in the tournament. No, it wasn't hanging for a couple of moves, move 11. It was always, he had something in exchange for it. Like, I was never, like, winning a pawn or something. He can, like, make instantaneous moves. Can I turn it off? Very kind of my opponent to give me a draw here in a nearly winning position. Alright, I wanted to check out this game. Black made 3 blunders. Damned if I spotted them. Alright, I should have lost this game. That was, I feel like, a great game by Black. Virtually perfect. Yeah, JCS, thanks for letting him know how to turn that off. I was experimenting with it. But it's not that invasive, is it? B5 was hanging move 11, but I thought like he had a counter threat. So materialistic, you have this. And I played E5. I honestly just like totally missed knight c3. It's really weird. I'm sitting here like playing this, and missing that he's playing this next move. Alright. It's probably time for the next game. Let's go. Hello, stream, where are you? I want to go back to tournament. 2 seconds. Cormorant's 2-0. Chess. Oh. Alright, new tab. New tab, here we go. This, I have to switch to Chromium. Chrome. Oh, what am I doing? What? Dude, where's my tournament? Alright guys, sorry for the delay here. I use Firefox. lichess doesn't like Firefox. At least this tab works. For some reason, the Swiss tournaments on lichess create bugs when you use Firefox. I haven't found any other really serious Firefox bugs, but this is it, man. So I got, what happened? I got very bad pairing. We got a follow, thank you for the follow. I got a draw, and now I got another really bad pairing with Black. Yevgeny is not the guy you want to get paired with Black. You want to get white against him. Almost forgot you played this. I don't remember if we played this before. It feels familiar to me. So JCS, good to have you with us. To have a mod in the stream. I want to thank you for pointing out that Amazon Music ad can be turned off in settings. I'm busy struggling to hang on to draws here. I'm gonna have to put more time between rounds or something. I don't have time to open my beer. It's a tragedy. It's an American tragedy. Alright, Yevgeny. Most people don't play A4 in such positions. You don't seem to have a problem with that. But it's very limiting to what he can do on the queen side, pushing this pawn to A4. I've been there on both sides of the equation, so I know A4 sort of restricts what Black can do, but it also leaves white less fluid and flexible. Whoa! What are you doing? What are you doing, man? You're not going to turn it into a Marazzi, are you? Holy crap. Once against Dmitry Gurevich, I just like dropped my d6 pawn in a structure like this in the New York Open. I remember. It was so embarrassing. You're sitting there, you just like hang your d6 pawn to d takes c6. That was the worst. He just like looked at me weird and took my pawn. And I was like, oh man, are you kidding me? Yevgeny's not winning a pawn and he still does d takes c6. That's weird. I don't know if it's a King's Indian or an accelerated dragon Marazzi now. It's actually... He feeds his family. Petrosian. JC has a little Petrosian reference there. Actually, we've seen a little bit of Karpov with Yevgeny's play, I feel like. More Karpov. It's different. Alright, I'm gonna do this. It looks weird, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I'll just say it again. He's like instant decision, man. He's just making instant decisions. What the heck? Like, are you playing a lot of bullet, Yevgeny? Seriously? You take positions where there's a lot of things to think about and you just like instantly make a decision. I don't know how anybody can do that. I really benefit when my opponents let me think on their time a little bit. And I seem like I get tons of games where nobody lets me think on their time. He's all over the place. Check out his pieces. Actually, both of us. The minor pieces are so randomly scattered. Would you guess this was like a classical King's Indian or something like that? If you saw this? I'm just waiting to get like the Morales rook lift in somehow. Let me think on your time. Nobody ever gets in time pressure. It's like I'm the last of a dying breed of people who use all their time. Actually, so who does it in my simuls? Mr. Slowhand is an increment addict. Coming toward the center. To a theater near you. Wow. He's like just weird. It seems like he's out of control. You're going to lose on time, Yevgeny. Better play faster. You're not playing fast enough. Rook g3 is like an unbelievable move. Wow. It's everything is like tactically based in his play. It's incredible. He plays like absolutely fearlessly. I don't think I know his play very well. We've played like 50 games and I really know like nothing about you. It's interesting. I'm sure that I had a winning position a few moves ago, but I just failed to find it. Nobody in their right mind would allow black to center like that. I know that I had a winning position, but now it's like he's got a pawn, some compensation. Just feeling that you have a winning position isn't enough. You have to actually work it out. Knowing you have a winning position isn't enough. It helps. But it's a little dicey now. I mean, to have his bishop on h5, the rook g3 move, unbelievable. It's really... reaching. He's like a complete maniac. Oh my god. Where did he even come up with this? Extremely imbalanced position. Is he lagging? Wow. He didn't go queen g8 check there. It's unbelievable. I mean, rook g8. I would have had a very strong counterattack, but still. Damn, dude, I can't predict his moves. So I think he didn't see he could play rook g8 check, or do you think he consciously was scared of that queen sacrifice? He thought about it forever. I have some good practical counter chances, but 4 minutes 3 now. You just did not see it. Well, that was why you played bishop f7. No, actually. See, that was the weird thing about it. You played bishop f7, but the bishop was on g7. So you didn't play like bishop f7 with the intention of rook g8. I allowed it, by playing bishop e5. So you weren't looking for that move. But after rook g8, queen g8, bishop g8, rook g8, I have some really vicious threats actually with g2, h3 hanging, the pawn push, the bishop on a8, the bishop on, e5. It's maybe white's winning, but it would have been very, very scary for you, even if you went into it. So Cheesemate lost. What? Oh, Cormorant. Cormorant English opening? Alright guys, we got a minute till next round. I had too much material there. Well, I had a lot of pieces over on the king side. So if you do grab my queen, I'm going to have a ton of, yeah. I've got a rook and a bishop and a pawn for the queen or whatever. Mr. Coffee, good to see you. Even if I'm objectively losing, I think, you might not want to take the queen there. Can I get a break and not play Cormorant for a minute? Vote, Mr. Coffee, vote. For tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but Thursday. So yes, tomorrow. Sorry. Voting for tomorrow's lecture topic. Well, analysis topic. Wednesday, I host a stream here with retro master analysis. We choose a classic chess master, analyze some games with them. You're playing, join the game. Alright. I will. What happens if you play the English against Petrosian? We had this once. What did he do? He went home and analyzed it? Hopefully he didn't. I've also played bishop f4 before. So I remember once before I thought Cormorant stumbled in this line. But that's your opening for white? Really? You play this line? Why did I think I caught you in this before? I might be confusing you with someone else. I didn't know you played this line. SB, thanks for the birthday cake donation earlier. 100 bits. Cormorant's thinking. I'm trying to remember who I played that against. I have this feeling like we played it before and you messed it up last time. Bowie 49's here. Can you join the tournament? You should be working. I'm a good excuse for a lot of you guys to not work. Mr. Coffee, JCS, Bowie 49. I figured someone on sound, all those American viewers who are working from home because of the pandemic. Mr. Coffee's lucky now he doesn't get caught by his boss. They can't watch him from home. Cormorant can't remember. Just make up whatever, Cormorant. I don't think you're that theoretical. Cormorant's not really theory dependent. I feel like he's versatile and tricky and resilient, like a practical player. He's not the kind of player like he messed up the opening. He's gonna give up. Oh. All right. So who shall be the subject of tomorrow's analysis? Larry Bird, De La Bourdonnais. Oh man. All right. I'm not saying who I'm voting for. I don't want to influence everyone else. I don't know what you're talking about with the queen trade. Now you're making me think, what's going on here? Is this right? Can this be right? The instant in between move. All right, A6, Queen A4. Queen A4 is actually a possible move. Oof. Queen A4, Pawn B5, Queen A8. Man, how strong is Queen A4? Am I crazy to play like the maniac against Cormoran? Who's actually... Whoa, he instantly played that. Instant. Not even thinking about it. He's like... He's sort of got the Yevgeny thing. You're good at creating like insane positions that no one in their right mind would ever get into. You have a special talent for that. Last time I lost to him when he did that, it was like I was plus 10 or something and I just couldn't know where I was anymore. create like the most absurd position possible. What? What an inventive move. My knight is trapped on e7. So I'm going to throw this game away. He's 2,300 in bullet. I mean, that's pretty amazing. How do you get to 2,300 in bullet? He's like unbeatable. Wow. Like, he must have terrific technique. Like perfect endgame technique. Oh my god. What? It's really whacked. How can the guy defend -10 positions on an everyday basis? This is like the second time he saved a -10 position against me. crazy. Just he can like pre-move. Almost anything. It's just unbelievable. He's unbeatable. He even sees that. That's crazy, dude. It's unbelievable how he can defend such a position. I mean, I don't know too many masters that can do that. What? You can instantly play like the best moves. Very strong endgame technique. The weird like tactical stuff. Wow. Like obscure position. How is he only 2174 in Blitz? It's unbelievable. I just like give up, man. I'm just like, I don't even know where I am anymore. It's an unlikely win here. Alright. I don't feel good about that one. I played 127 center pawn loss. My opponent won 37. That's why I don't play bullet chess. Imagine what bullet chess would be like. Horrible. I don't know what was worse, the opening, the middle game, or the end game. The touchpad. He was playing, he's typing in his moves that game, you know. He's playing with the keyboard. I haven't done keyboard input in a while, but that kind of held him back there. Yeah, heads up is brutal, dude. I never would play. I never played a lot of heads up poker, but I would never play chess. Heads up requires a lot of attention. It's not like a multi-table. So that's... It's not really going to be multitasking while playing heads up. I could play like 10 sit and goes. 10 like 9-man sit and goes. And play Blitz at the same time. But heads up is tough to multitask. It's a good thing I can't play that other guy again. I mean, it's a good thing I can't play him again. There was a funny, you know, there's a new feature in the Swiss tournaments. If you want, you can like restrict a pairing. I thought I would like troll Schieberspieler and make it illegal for me to play Schieberspieler and then not tell him, you know? Who's in favor of this? This troll of Schieberspieler. We'll play in like some Swiss tournament and he'll be like counting on beating me or something. And then like he just will keep like not getting paired with me and not understand. Think it's a bug or something. He's pretty sharp though. He might figure it out. Alright. I just thought that would be kind of funny. Cormoran, bad game. Yeah. I'm going to make it illegal to pair Schieberspieler with Sparkle Force. Have we played this line before? Just see how long it takes him to figure out what's going on. Like, I don't know, just play dumb. I don't know, man, it must be Firefox. There's something wrong with my... Something wrong with the... You know, it's the lichess Swiss system again. I don't understand. They must have messed with the pairing system. We could troll him and see how long it takes. Maybe next week. I got to... We'll have to talk him into playing, though, because he hasn't been around playing much. First we have to trick him into playing, which will make him even more suspicious. Alright, Sumerhair, did you do this against me before? Bishop takes f6? We had a game like this. I remember. That's an uninspired way of playing with white. Bob supports all trolls. Anyway, Bob, are you playing? Or are you just here to distract me? Bob, founder. Actually, even Mr. Coffee's not a founder. But we have another founder here today. Are you and Move 11 the only founders? Is anybody else out there? Shouldn't Jeroen be a founder? I mean, Jeroen should be a founder, but he was a mod, so he wasn't always a subscriber. But I feel like he should be a founder. I don't know, Bob. With cancel culture, they're probably going to take your the way it's going, they're going to take your fathership away. When they find out all your misdeeds with trolls and whatnot. cancel Bob's foundership. Guys, welcome to the stream. Tomorrow we're going to be back with Wednesday. In honor of National Women's Day, Bob will be extra sexist today. Yesterday was not National, but International Women's Day. Alright. A4. A4, fixing the pawn on A4, making it a target. I'm not going to let you do that. So we're going with very strict Nimzovitchian principles here against Sumaher. That's an interesting move, man. Are you daft, man? Queen H4. Oh, of course. E5. I have a lot of brain fog, and I had it even before COVID started. I'm sitting here, I'm like, I know there's a good move. I can feel it, but what is it? Just not that clear-headed like I used to be. Wildcard Wednesday. We analyze games of the past Masters and openings. I need to exercise 90 minutes a day. We've got a very serious situation here. Hungary is now like one of the worst ranked countries for COVID. So we're basically on a very strict lockdown, but I can still get out. It's hard to, like, you know, dodge the unmasked people on the street, but I try to do it if I can. I go well, that's interesting. I go for a yeah, never mind. Bishop to G4. Walking right into my subtle trap. The pawn hugger. That's a great terminology, actually, for people who love material too much. You could call them pawn huggers. Tree huggers. A lot of people just, you know, it's natural to be materialistic. That's the first thing we learn in chess. Material is important. Just ask any 5-year-old. I'm always amused when I've been to like scholastic chess tournaments for kids, and they're always fascinated counting their pieces on the side of the board. Sometimes it's like more important than the pieces they have. You know, the capture pieces are more important than the ones that are in play. E4, G6, E4. This is a subtle strategic game we're involved in here. This is crazy, dude. I don't like e4. I'm unsatisfied with that. But I wanted to trap his queen. Am I wrong to try to trap that queen? Probably. It's just ridiculous. Incredible defense by white. Kakachiri. Yeah, let's not do that. But I mean, this is a positional mistake in a way, right? I'm gaining space, but I'm blocking my own bishop at c6. It's subtle. I play some subtle chess. Oh, he found it. What a surprise. You might as well, guys, have told him about it. Well, that's interesting. That's messed up. Wow. I have h5. Dude just took it like instantly. Dude, that's kind of dis. Wow, you can just do that? Just instantly takes it without even a second thought. That's crazy. F3? No, F3 is not approved. It's unapproved. Finally cracked. Okay, this is too much. No need to overthink. Oh, nice. A strategic sacrifice? Oh my god. That's ingenious. Seriously. Wow. Dude, that's perverse to get the knight to e5 like that. Having trouble concentrating here. What is 89? What was in 89? Only 32 years. It's not a long time. Absolutely. This guy is not giving up. Give me that rook. Yeah, that was weird. I'm playing for cheapos, like trapping his queen. So my game is always the longest game every single round. And I haven't had a chance to look at anybody else's games. That's incredible. So Kyler is still playing. For the first time in 6 rounds, we have like a chance to look at another game. Uber driver, winning. Good to have you, Uber. Cormorant, yeah, I mean, you're supposed to play A6. There's another line, though. You can also play F6 immediately, I think. But I think what you're talking about is the main line in that. There was a game between Karpov and Kasparov. I don't think it was in a World Championship match, though. I think they played in like Linares or some other big tournament. Like, I don't know, 89. Whatever Bob said. No, I don't know. It felt like what I did against you actually was wrong. Like, playing knight e4 feels wrong because I'm not developing a piece. But I was like, oh, what the F? Uh-oh, what's the score now? I've got 2 tabs open. Oh no, that's the old one. Oh no. Where is it? I lost it. Are we started a new game? Oh no. Oh no. 43 seconds. Oh, Ninja won again against Cormorant. What a surprise. I have a feeling he's going to get 8.5 points. It's a good thing I can't play him anymore. Alright, Edward. He already beat the other 2 high-rated players. Well, we can't... It wouldn't be fair if Cormorant wasn't distracted. Yevgeny. Just play your game. 3 seconds. You never know what kind of pairings the thing will come up with. The lichess Swiss is not really sanctioned by the International Chess Federation. Official rules I don't think apply here. It's something approximating what Swiss system pairings would be like. So cheese make a game. Oh no. Alright, so what are we gonna do? Try to play something weird. I remember talking about this with... We actually, I think, talked with Move 11, who was here a little bit earlier, about the possibility of this many years ago. I think, Mr. Summon on Sound, we're not killing anything. But it's not killing us. We had not as many big guns this week. But I was held to a draw, and I had some really shaky games, as usual. So what is this? The Lawrence Trent defense or something like that? Larry. Lawrence Trent proposed some kind of Grand Prix attack with like Bishop E7, isn't that it? Is that his system? The other Larry. 708. It's 804. Your donation's all wrong. 804. Har har. Thank you for the donation. Alright, whoa, what are we gonna do? Whatever, I don't know. D3. Someone on Sound, you're inspiring me. Someone on Sound knows how well I play in Englishes, where I play an early F4 lately. He's seen some wickedly devastating play by myself, where I was getting crushed by characters only somewhat dubious characters. But I think with knight h3, it's sort of, you know, semi-justified. Can I move my knight to f3 instead? I like just weakening myself with white in English randomly. Okay, I mean, this stuff exists. It's a way to play the closed Sicilian. F4 is probably not that bad here. I had this game against this dubious count. I just got ripped apart in English about a week ago. I was sure I was playing an engine. It was just too brutal, too overwhelming. Is knight g5 strong there? Did I miss it? Is this actually a good move? Maybe. Maybe I just missed it. My mind is like in and out. I don't play enough off stream. Isomil. Yeah, it's Lawrence Trent system. I don't watch Lawrence Trent videos, but I did notice it somewhere along the line a couple of years ago. He had talked about doing this setup. It seems weird to play, you know, bishop e7 in a Grand Prix attack, but it's not that bad. So I'm curious about knight g5 here. Self-correcting knight. Does he give up his dark square bishop? I take. Then his knight is like trapped. I mean, that looks good to me. You gotta be careful with aspirate. If he gets you in the right position, he can be deadly. He's not known for his finesse pawn play. But he played one of the most brilliant games we've ever presented here on the stream. Like some kind of crazy evergreen brilliancy a couple years ago. He's pretty psycho. He hasn't been up to his normal standards lately, though. I feel like in the simul-astrobate, you're not even trying. Sliver. Someone on sound, what's up, man? You're too late to join, probably. You have to be halfway. We can't join these Swisses after halfway. Would a lot of you guys like to play in arena? I know some of you won't prefer it, but I mean, how many people would prefer to do an arena like every other week or once a month or something like that? Is the arena format interesting? I mean, what happens after I play d4 now? Seriously. Is his knight trapped? I'd rather keep it simple. Variety is good. You're leaving the team. Just tell them you're getting like 6 billion for the next 5 years. I mean 6 million. Sorry, I'm a little bit. I'm thinking like, wait, what did Dak Prescott get? Speaking of Texans getting good contracts, I saw something about that today. It just like popped in my head. Not Texans, Cowboys in this case, but it's close. Knight takes e3, and we're just never winning material. And he's hitting this. Trick after trick or treat. Now threatening knight f2. That's really annoying, dude. Knight takes e3. Wow. So this actually saves his butt completely. It's insane. Bishop e3. Nothing works. Nothing freaking works here. It's unbelievable. I have no tricks, no treats. Just sack the exchange for kicks and giggles. Stupid idea. When checking out Cheesemate's stats, he seems super fast, but his bullet rating's low. So I was expecting... I don't know what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting a speed guy here. But he's like faster than me. The higher rapid rating, though, shows thoughtful time play usually. He's like super quick and practical. Damn, he is quick. Incredibly quick, dude. He missed that, though. Wow. I think he was really close there to saving this if he played King F6. Not very impressive win by me. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. Not very good. Barely beat him. He deserves a draw there. I'm saying that a lot today. Good game, though, overall. A win is a win. Yevgeny got the job done. We got Asturbate in 6th place. I think I'm due to play Asturbate. Olivier Lucas, Dinekis. We got 23 players. I guess it was too late for someone on sound. We have any games left? No games left. I have the longest game every freaking round. It's unbelievable. I don't feel like I'm playing well. I'm just barely winning, if I can win at all. I won a couple drawn positions against Cormoran and this one. I was lucky against Yevgeny. I had another draw where I was worse. The usual crap. Without Aldister today. Yeah, Kyle, mind you had the other long game. I had this one tournament I played in Canary Islands. I think like the first 5 or 6 rounds, the arbiter started to get pissed at me because it was like 4 rounds in a row. I had this incredibly long game. I became like a running joke. I like playing long over the board games. It's fun. Alright, we've got Yevgeny already played, Ninja already played, Cormoran already played, Asturbate. No, Olivier Lucas. I'm going to go with the A game here. I'm not going to take chances. Lucas is pretty good. I was thinking in Brazil you don't put your family name first, like first name second, do you? That's the way it is in Hungary. Pascal Vilmos. Rook A2, that's like something I would do. This must be recommended by Simon W. Alright, what are we going to do? Tricky. Not ridiculous, right? It's not ridiculous. This is not ridiculous. Don't try this at home. So if I go knight f6, e5, knight d5, you have some freaking trick for me? Are you serious? Holy moly. White wins by force in that line? Are you even kidding me? Are you making a joke of me? Knight f6, e5, knight d5, queen f3. This looks like some kind of freak line. Bishop e7, c4 just like wins a piece. Wow. So b6 has its disadvantages. Probably I should just be sensible. But I wouldn't have gone into this line if I had known this was possible. This is unbelievable. Seriously? The point is to play knight f6, e5, knight d5. And it's not available. Wow. And nothing else works. Okay, I can do it a different way. That's crazy stuff, man. Wow. Can I do this? No, he has other ideas? Straight out of the Simon Williams repertoire. I've never seen anyone nutty enough to do this with white. Wow, that is a real thing. I mean, I'm going to stop playing g6 if this is good for white. Is it just b6 is bad? I'm supposed to play d6? That's really bizarre. And b6 does weaken the diagonal, so you're kind of asking for it. I've played like a3, g6 in tons of games against title players, masters. I've never seen anybody go b4, bishop g7, rook a2. But it makes perfect sense. It would have been just simpler to play bishop takes b2. Though his rook is... His rook is going to be, you know, in the game from b2. I lost a piece. What can I do? Queen f3, e6 is the question. Well, this move is a little sharper. I'm just waiting for his rook to appear over here somewhere. Like, what a weird system. I was expecting queen f3. The question is, should I play e6 or... I hung my rook. Drop my rook again. No, it's protected. It's a visual... It's only an optical illusion. But still, it's a super weird position. I don't know. We must act quickly, or the offer will expire. Sunday. It's not even close to Sunday yet. That's me. Let's start with Wednesday. Okay, that looks weird. I am fine with d4. I think he's big trouble now after knight c6. What's he doing? And his rook remains a prisoner on a2. I've done that kind of stuff like when I was fooling around in Blitz. But he actually had a chance to get it in the game. I don't know. Another interesting idea I thought was maybe h4, h5 if he goes... Maybe he should go psycho here. While you're at it, just play h4, h5. But now he's in big trouble. I have a really good accelerated hyper dragon. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Takes me a while to see that hanging piece. Sad but true. So this actually loses it back, right? If I'm a moron, I can play knight takes d5. Not a good move. So I guess I should just go back. Back where you came from, man. How's your king safety? Yeah, I mean, h4, h5, definitely someone on sound style. Someone on sound would not have hesitated to play h4 after rook a2. Alright, that bishop is days of making me unhappy are through. You can castle. It's cool. I have no problem with that. Knight b4. Thanks, guys, for tuning in my stream and playing in this tournament. Every week we host either a Tuesday Rapid or Blitz. This is the Blitz version, 9-round Swiss. What did we get a final consensus on? I know arenas are popular. Poor Olivier Lucas did not come out of this very well, though I was concerned early on. That is an interesting line, man. I'm wondering if b6 is a serious mistake. You know, but I don't like to play d6 and have you take toward the center and have to take away from the center. Alright. Thank you, by the way, Sono Sound, earlier for that donation of 708 bits. I might have missed it. Was there a significance between was there a significance with 708? Now he plays h4. I don't subscribe to that. But subscribe to my stream. I am not going to let you play h5 here, man. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Let's trade queens. How do you feel about trading queens? Someone that sound likes it. They call him the captain of trading queens. He studies with Schieberspieler different ways to force queen trades on a daily basis. How about castling? We're both going to castle today. Everything in Twitch wallet. Okay, there was no deep significance to it. 0. Now you have 0. Discoveries of night. Check. Come on, man. Where's my time? I have 1 minute and 19 seconds left. I'm used to the rapid tournaments and having more time, actually. I'm not going to get mated. Not going to get mated with that F8 retreat square, or whatever you call it. Flight square. Flight of fancy. Olivier Lucas is not going to give up without a fight here. But he is going to have to play with no queens on the board. And no rooks. And no knight. And no pieces. Mr. Ed is stuck on B1. Alright. Let's go. We've got someone requesting to join the team, actually. Gian's. But Gian's, unfortunately, it's too late to join the tournament. Thank you for joining the team. So Yevgeny's still playing. Kormer and Yevgeny. Great battle. 1 minute left. Oh my god. It's another rook down. Kormer puts another player like in the twilight zone. Yevgeny's like hyperventilating and he's like, I'm up a rook. No, he's up the exchange. It's not so simple. I thought for a second he was up a rook. So it's a very sharp position. I mean, Wade has 2 connected pawns for the exchange. Damn. Did Black just miss rook takes c3, rook takes b5, rook takes c2 last move? Holy crap, it looks like Yevgeny missed winning a piece there. By the way, guys, you can make a comment if the position, you know, it's not important now. You know, don't make the comment while the move is still relevant. I wouldn't say anything until there had been a move played, but it looked like Yevgeny had the tactic. Rook b1, rook takes c3, rook b5. Maybe it didn't work though. You know, maybe White's pawns were rolling or something. Both these guys are dangerous. You totally forgot the right line there. It's scary that you know that. Simon Williams videos. I'm seeing a lot of Simon Williams and Lawrence Trent today. It must be our British viewers are online today. Chess base. Now your brain hurts. You're like up a rook, but the guy has these crazy connected pawns. Just give up already. Corran is like a master trickster. It's nice to watch someone else suffer for a change. That was weird that Corman didn't take the bishop on e4. He's running out of gas here. Alright. Good fight, guys. So, I'm in first place by a point. We still have 2 rounds left. Ninja and Victor have 5.5. Cormoran with 4. Astrobate 4 won again. Dude, Astrobate took out Cheesemate? What? Astrobate, what are you doing? Dude, you knocked out a 2100 player. Holy crap. He is dangerous. He's on an arena streak now. He beat Paolo. Wait, he beat Paolo. He beat Kakatiri and he beat Cheesemate. Damn. He's definitely underrated. I want to play Astrobate before this is over. I've got to play him now. I mean, he's ranked 5th. I've played everyone else in the top 4. Your days are numbered, Astrobate. Thanks, guys, for playing. We still got 2 rounds left. Where's my beer? You get a bye. You're not getting a bye. You stay in the tournament and fight like a bunny. No taking buys when you're ranked 4th in the tournament. Yeah, the rapid is 7 rounds. Blitz is 9, Cormoran. Yeah, Yevgeny, that buy, I guess, in the first round hurts your tie breaks. I still don't play Acerbate. I don't get it, man. I don't get the lichess pseudo pairings. It's kind of a grueling 9 rounds. We used to have great Blitz tournaments at my chess club in Boston. There would be double round robin, 5-0 double round robin, like 20 rounds. That was a typical tournament. It took all night. We would play 20 rounds of 5-0 Blitz. I don't want to get tricked into a Nimzo I don't play, right? Although I have played that. E4 is a move here. It's a weird line. Yeah, I feel the energy. The energy is gone. My energy flagged in around round 1. Cormoran. Oh, this can't be right. He's playing bishop c5? What? So it's a tough choice between e5 e5 and d4 followed by e5. It might lead to the same continuation. I want Acerbate in the last round. Can I reserve him for the last round battle? I wonder if e5 was actually stronger. You know, now that I think about it, it looks like it was seriously better to play that first. What would Alexander Alyakin play? This looks like an Alyakin simul game. Alyakin simul game opening. So, it's like a bad classical Nimzo for black. I suspect I didn't play the best line here. I thought I was like indifferent, you know, between e5, but e5, he doesn't have 94. This almost looks not that bad for black. We're back in AA territory. Everyone who plays d4 needs to study all the games of Alyakin. Especially the simul games, where he was good at wrecking like 2000 players. I don't know which way I want to take this. They're both good. I'm not gonna take it. I don't care. I don't know much about Kolki Tax, but his rating is like 1900 in rapid. It's like not bad. I'm letting him survive. It reminds me of my game with Cormoran. Black's position is so suspect, and then just little by little, I just let them stay alive, let them stay alive, let them stay alive, and suddenly it's a draw, you know, and then suddenly, oh my god, it could be worse. I just play fundamental moves here. I don't care. I don't want to play bishop h7. I should have played it there, actually. Alright. I should have played it there. in the previous position, I didn't like it because his king popped out to d7 when I sack on g6. But now I should have taken it. I would have taken it if I had thought it through a little bit more. Gave him one too many chances to hang on to his pawn. And cd5, yeah, that was also a good line. It's kind of like hard to decide. It's like this player is some sort of practical genius or something. Against my better judgment, I'm going to play rook h5. But now I have c5. Is he trying to trap my rook or something? Are you asking a stupid question? How do you feel about stupid answers? If I actually concentrated it, I might do okay. Class. The class. Wow. I mean, there's no way this is survivable for black, right? Survivability. Bishop h6. There's no need to sacrifice rooks unnecessarily, right? Just work it out. That's over now. I'm not sure how accurate my play was. I was like all over the place. Just lucky I didn't make a stupid mistake. Ninja Hator against Yevgeny, no. They can't play. Oliveira Lucas. What happened to White's pieces? I don't know, Ninja Hator, you seem more like 2300 than 2072. Is it just me, or does he seem a little underrated? He's like wrecking everybody. He did lose one game, right? I think your rating's a little low there, buddy. He wanted to play rated. Yeah. Okay, maybe when you get 100 games, I'll see your established rating. And I'll think about that. Yevgeny against Asterbate. Oh no. C3 Sicilian? French. Oh, Asterbate threw in bishop e5. Whoa. No, this isn't that bad, actually. This obscular bishop thing. I'm not a huge fan of f4, but I guess we have to do something. It's like Asterbate versus Botvinnik. Yeah, he just doesn't know what to do here. He's going reaching with g4. It's not good. Yevgeny's going to take him out. I'm sorry. The oof variation. Alright, that's enough of that. So is that the last game? There's a lot of games still going on. Cormoran? No. Cheesemate's still playing against Kylor. Kylor's tricky and dangerous. But Cheesemate has huge time edge. Cheesemate's recovering from Acerbate. It's easy to underestimate Acerbate because you see the rating is like 1500. But he can play much better. Kylor is really under fire here. He's hanging on. Kylor using time, unlike most people. Well, what are we going to do? Last round coming up, guys. Now, this isn't that easy. It's not easy. Blunders all around. Cheesemate just goes for the piece or whatever, but he had bishop c4 mate. And black had rook c8 check, like stopping said mate, which was kind of important. Wow. Oh my god. Wow, this is still a game. So Yevgeny the victor. What a coincidence. This is a very complex ending. White's up a pawn, obviously. Now, Cheesemate maybe doesn't play increment. I don't know. Maybe he's used to sudden death time limits more. I'll never forget the first time I lost because of time delay. It was a nightmare. I basically tried to flag my opponent and lost a winning position. It was extenuating circumstances. I hadn't eaten like in 24 hours and I really wanted the game to be over. Alright, finally gets the win there. Alright. Pawnda Swiss last rounds, 2 minutes to go. It's a good thing I can't play Ninja Hator again. Or Yevgeny. Those guys are tied with a point behind me. I will win this tournament. Yes! Tie breaks are good. Cormoran, no draws. Acerbate with no draws. Wonder why. The big question is will second place go to the tiebreak, Hator, or Yevgeny sneaks past? Can Acerbate get a plus score? You know? And who will finish third? Yevgeny for sure. No one questions that. Yevgeny has at least third. First round bye really cost you. So Kakatiri gets a bye in the last round. That sucks because he only played a few games. Or maybe he must have got the bye voluntarily. It's weird. No, that was 8th round bye. Sorry, he's got a round left. Crazy. Okay, of course. Kakatiri can play. Olivier Lucas has 3, and Brian with 3. We had a total of 23 players. Gray Mantis played a few games. Those guys just won. Alright, last round, guys. You can do it, Yevgeny. Will I get Acerbate? How can the tournament not pair me with Acerbate? Now, there's no way. There's no way I can play anyone else. You can't pair me with Kakatiri here. He's in a lower point group. If it doesn't pair me with Astrobate, then somebody behind the scenes is trolling me. Because it's gotta be. It's like practically a forced pairing. Unless he had like 2 or 3 whites in a row or colors in a row. There it is. Alright. Last round. Aspirate, you can't ruin my tournament, so just try your hardest. You don't have to take a fall. Don't take a fall this time. You've been playing that bishop c4. You don't understand the half point buy? It's not a half point buy. It's a requested buy. JCS. I mean, it is a half point. No, that's not a tournament buy, right? It's a like you can request a buy in the first round buy. What? Oh my god. Dude, what? He played 95. It's like a Bobby Fischer move. Next, queen h5. Threatening queen h5. Or maybe queen f3. He's been waiting years to spring this move. You're the first person that's ever... I don't even want to know where you got that from. Don't even tell me where you saw that. Man. 95 is truly demented. That is a truly, truly demented move. Somehow I doubt a6 is an acid test of White's position. We're in completely experimental territory. Wow, c4. He's doing some sort of Mr. Slow Hand. The Mr. Slow Hand. You got a weird sort of Kopek Marazzi going on. You're a sick puppy. There's a sort of sick logic to this. Actually, where did you get this from? Where did you come up with this? This is crazy, dude. Knight f7. You didn't play knight f7. I feel dirty and materialistic. Never, ever, ever take candy from strangers unless you're 100% sure that it's safe. Queen d4 check, king h1, queen takes d3. I've been to a few Halloween rodeos. You can never be too careful. No, JCS, there's only one half point buy. It's just a completely arbitrary. The arbitrator. See? I've been to a few rodeos. Am I going to take that second pawn? I mean, that's greed, right? It's complete greed. It's out of control. I'm up a piece here. If I take on c4, why am I doing that? You know? Masturbates. Mobilizing his forces. His horses. I can't believe you're playing that way. You should have played bishop f4. He's just being fancy now. I think objectively, like, bishop f4 was better. You're seriously, seriously crazy, dude. You know, actually, I thought you might have some sort of knight a4, knight b6 type of thing here. I think the biggest strength that Astrobate has is that people might see his weird stuff coming at them and dismiss him, you know. Never underestimate anybody, especially Astrobate. Dude, you have 4 minutes and 25 seconds left. How much material have you sacrificed now? It's like a compulsion. It's a compulsion to sacrifice material. It's in the DSM-4. Now you can trap my king in the center with bishop d6. It's Blitz. It's Blitz. Play your game. I am critical of your simul games, Astrobate. I've been very unhappy with your simul games. Like, you're not really there all the way. Not playing seriously enough in the simul games. Maybe you need to play more longer games. I don't know. You used to play better in the simuls. Maybe more longer rapid. You found it. I'm trapped. This is definitely a situation where black can lose if he's not careful. I have a plan, ladies and gentlemen. The killing move, right? Before like complete danger sets in is this. Trading pieces. Trading that knight that could deal the death blow with like knight f5. If I don't play that in time, he might be able to pin me and play like knight f5 and get in my face or something. Now, white is grasping at straws. I still haven't mobilized my queenside. He's like a strategic genius. I believe in principles. I'm not going to play e4. I'm telling you guys all the time, trade down when you have a winning position, you know? Almost on my g7 pawn. Alright. Unbelievable, he comes up with knight g1. This is just mean. Can I do this? Knight f4? You're not going to play knight f4, are you? You wouldn't do that. Yeah, that bye in the first round hurt your tiebreak, Edward. Punished for bye. But I don't trust this lichess Swiss system pairing rules. It's just another threat. You're so annoying, dude. How can I use my other pieces? Am I allowed to bring them into the game? Do you mind? I've been basically playing like rook and bishop odds the entire game. It's unbelievable. He's a sort of crazy genius. No square for your knight on c5. I'm just going to play bishop e7. Connect 4. We're going to get it done, folks. But there's still the issue of winning. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Tomorrow we're going to be here for Zuckertort Wednesday. I gotta find my favorite game. There's one particular Zuckertort game. I used to have it memorized. I didn't do that very often in my life. That is, be so impressed by a single game that I literally memorized it. Masturbate, you are a sick individual. How can he find a way to threaten something in this position? It's unbelievable. How is that even possible? I'm surprised there's no like smothered mate or something for him. Dude, I'm going to play rook c5 pretty soon because I'm getting really pissed at this whole thing. Twisting the position into knots. Eventually you're going to run out of threats here, buddy. Alright. Thanks for the game, man. That was a good look at your inner craziness. Alright, we've got 8.5 points. Yevgeny got 7.5. Ninja's still playing against Kolki. Wow. Oh my god. It's a fortress. It's a force field. Of course there are ways that either side could lose. But it looks like a classic force field. This will change everything if this game is not a win for Ninja. The standings. Wow. Koki is going for more. It's a very tricky position. Not at all easy for both sides. But I don't want to give any away. I don't want to give away any moves or general hints. So looking at tournament standings, this is very critical. If Ninja doesn't win, Yevgeny takes second place. Cormoran's clear fourth. Yeah, White found this rook b3 move. That's the only move that looks like it puts up serious problems. But Black is down a pawn, but he's all over White here with the mating threats. For my money, I'm betting on a draw. I think Black might have been winning somehow, but it wasn't easy. Black played kind of weird there. Kind of weirdly. I know weird, and this is it. It's getting there. Black missed draws by force already. I guess Black is trying to lose or something. Maybe there's some negotiations underway under the table for money or something. I'll give you the tournament if you send me, like... It's a good thing it's not a serious tournament. I still think that it's not easy for White to win this game. I want to say I don't think it's possible to lose this position, but it looks like maybe Black can find a way to lose it somehow if he tries hard enough. It's very strange. It's almost inconceivable. Alright, so that was interesting. Alright, yeah, he could have just like queened the pawn, taken on g2, and sacked his bishop for the last pawn. There was a lot of ways to easily draw. He was actually better, though. I mean, Black might have been winning in that pawn down endgame when they went in there. Black was very close to winning at one point. He shouldn't have had any question drawing, but made it close. So Yevgeny gets second place, Ninja with third, Cormoran in fourth. I wasn't feeling I played that well, but I did manage to win it today. We didn't have a lot of players over 2,200. Yevgeny second again. Congratulations. You deserved it. Ninja third. Cormoran. Cormoran's kind of inconsistent. He can beat anybody, but he can lose just as easily. So he's got 6 and 3. Koki 4.5, 50%. Astrobait with 4. Cheesemate started off 2-0, but had a rough time. He's got 4. Kylor with 3.5. Always puts up a tough fight. Kakaturi came late. Still got 3.5. Good job. Ruslan Bear with 3.5 late. Alright, guys. We had a total of 23 players. I might try to do an arena to mix it up next week. Alright. I'm going to get some sleep, too. Everybody's going to get some rest. Back tomorrow with my favorite Zuckertorque game. And perhaps some opening analysis at 11 a.m. CET. Thanks to someone on Sound, Astrobait, Boy49, everybody that supports the stream, Fortuna Chess, and all of you for playing, of course. I appreciate it. We will be back again tomorrow morning, and let's see if we can do a little raid here. Pop G is playing. Pop G91. Let's see if we can do a raid on him. If he's still going at it. Thanks, Mr. Coffee. Thanks, everybody. great night, dude. Anyway. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna stop the stream. Oops.